You're slower than your mother ever was. Did she not teach you anything? Isla's breath caught mid-mop stroke. The sting in his words hit harder than the bleach on her cracked hands. She didn't reply, just nodded, eyes fixed on the marble floor, knees sore from hours of scrubbing. This wasn't how today was supposed to go. She had just stepped in to cover for her mom. One day, just one, but humiliation had a way of stretching every minute into an eternity. Mr. Raheel Khan, billionaire, ice-cold, and utterly unaware that the girl kneeling before him wasn't just his housemaid's daughter, but someone with eyes wide open, a heart full of fire, and a truth he never saw coming. The room sparkled with luxury, golden chandeliers, velvet drapes, crystal glasses that no one even used. And in the middle of it, a girl forced to kneel for her family's survival. Isla wasn't trained for this, but her mum's accident had left them stranded. Rent was due, groceries were low. She had no choice but to wear the black and white uniform her mother had begged her never to touch. "You missed a spot?" "Again," Raheel muttered, stepping over her like she was a stain on the floor herself. The disgust in his voice pierced deeper than any insult, but Isla swallowed it all. Just a few more hours, she told herself, just survive today. But fate had other plans. In the corner of the hall stood a cabinet, unlocked, just slightly ajar. She wasn't snooping, but when she leaned in to dust the shelves, something inside caught the light. A photo, a frame, and her breath stopped. It was a picture of Raheel's ex-wife, wearing her mother's pendant. The one her family had mourned for years. The one that disappeared after the house was robbed during a strange, unsolved break-in when Isla was 12. Her mum had cried for days. That heirloom belonged to Isla's Nani, passed down 3 generations. It wasn't just jewelry, it was their legacy. And now it was here, sitting casually on a shelf, worn by the woman who had once hosted lavish parties in this very mansion. Her hands trembled, her vision blurred. She took a photo with her phone, heart pounding. This wasn't coincidence. This was theft. This was betrayal dressed in silk. She wanted to scream, but she stayed silent until the next morning. Raheel's voice rang out again, this time laced with mockery. "Still here? You must love scrubbing floors." Isla stood slowly, fists clenched. "No, sir, I'm just here to return something." His eyes narrowed. "What?" She pulled out her phone, showed him the photo, then looked him dead in the eye. "This pendant belongs to my mother. It was stolen from us years ago. I recognized it the moment I saw it in your cabinet." His smirk vanished. The silence was deafening. "That's impossible," he snapped. "It was a gift from my ex-wife, who stole it from a poor family she thought would never fight back." Isla interrupted. "We filed a police report. We still have the receipts. My mum still cries about that necklace. I'm not leaving here until I get it back." For the first time, Raheel was speechless. His gaze softened, just for a second. Then he turned, walked to the cabinet, and pulled the frame down. He stared at it, really stared, and in that moment, something shifted. "She took so much," he muttered. "From everyone. I never knew." He handed Isla the pendant, his hand trembling slightly. "I'm sorry," he said, quieter now, "and for how I spoke to you. You're not your mother's replacement. You're stronger than both of us." But Isla didn't smile. "Being rich doesn't give you the right to treat people like trash," she said. "My mum served you for 10 years. She scrubbed your toilets while you couldn't even remember her name." Raheel looked down, ashamed. "You're right," he said. "She doesn't have to come back. I'll pay for her treatment, fully. And if you ever need anything, my doors are open." But Isla had already turned away. She had come here as a maid, but now she walked out as something much greater. Not a servant, not a victim, but a daughter who stood up for her mother, who exposed a buried truth, who reminded a man of power that dignity cannot be mopped away. That night her mother held the pendant in her palms, tears streaming down her face. "You stood up to him," she whispered. Isla nodded. "For you always. Because no amount of money can buy character, and no uniform can hide a lion heart." Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story touched you, subscribe the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.